I hear you need somebody to love. Well, I wanna love somebody. I hear you're looking for someone to love, 'cause you need to get back in the arms of a good friend. And I need to get back in the arms of a girlfriend. Well, I didn't know nobody, and then I saw you coming my way. Oh, I didn't know nobody, and then I saw you coming my way. Don't you need to be back in the arms of a good friend? Oh, 'cause honey, believe me, I'd sure love to call you my girlfriend. Hi, my name's Gravity Groove. This is Not Safe for Work Runeterra. That's an old tune called Girlfriend by Matthew Sweet. He was a fun alt-rocker from the generation of alt-rock. And in the spirit of fun, even though we are tired, we are going to play something dumb. Most of what we've been trying have been meta decks or close to meta decks with the cards we own, but today we're going to try something stupid. I like the deep style of play, but right now it's just not able to manage the meta game very well. I feel like it's got a decent game against the noxious burn decks, because it does pack a lot of life recovery spells. 2 to 3 grasps, 2 to 3 withering wails, 3 vials, 2 to 3 thorny toads, 3 of the dead blooms. It's got a lot of recovery, so it does well in those matchups where it can usually weather the early game. But it does extremely poorly against all the Ionia based decks, because Will is just a complete beating. Will and Deny are real beatings to a deck that is trying to win with things that cost 6, 7, and 8. And it's a real bummer, because the deck is a ton of fun. It's also definitely a risky deck in that it's hard to always have the cards you need to enable deep in a way that's reliable. So sometimes you're just stuck with big, overcosted things that are understated, and you get punished pretty heavily for playing them out when you often don't have a choice but to play them out. Traditionally, the way of enabling deep is to use Maokai and a bevy of toss cards, but today we're just going to play some for fun in normal rank stuff, where we're trying to enable deep by drawing all the cards. So this is a Twisted Fate and Nautilus combination with only 4 sea critters. Yes, that's right, only 4. We may end up needing more. This is just a sort of a concept test, but we're going to give it a shot and maybe try to sculpt something that is semi-functional as we go. We do have a ton of digging in Pool Shark, in Rummage, in Lore to find one of our 2 beasties here. We've got Salvage and Pick a Card, so tons of card draw, and then we're hoping to get Suit Up to protect our Twisted Fate, and then hit Nautilus and drop a couple beasties and go for the win. This probably will not work, but we're going to have a little fun today and see if we can make it work. This name is very appropriate.
Take your looks.
In our first matchup, when playing Jank, against Branivia. So, we're going to punish this guy for playing this deck in the normal format by just not giving him a chance. gonna play that deck. Please play ranked. Ha! Ha ha! Everyone is on this deck! And yet, I haven't heard anything from the developers about balancing this out. I have not heard anything at all from the developers about balancing this. But man, it's the deck with the highest win rate, like, and it's not particularly close, to the point where people are even playing it to try to get their, like, 3 daily wins. Holy shit. So, the idea was to try to have fun, but, apparently the game has become as cancerous as Magic the Gathering. And there is no fun to be had. This is 3 Braum decks in a row, ensuring that all mid-range decks can get fucked. Oh, okay. I have tasted my own medicine, and it is bitter. This is a riveting start, isn't it? Okay. It's a brew against a brew. Let's try it. I mean, this could be worse, right? We have something to fight aggro on 2. Got slot bot on 3. So this deck is probably going to be some sort of scout type aggro thing, I would guess. If he curves out really well, we could have a problem. Yeah. Rather do this here than like pass back to him and have him like pump or barrier when we try to shoot it.
Looking for trouble? It found
That's
you.
not good.
This is a real spin to win.
I'll do my best.
I feel like our draw has necessarily been bad. Their draw has been very, very good.
A winner is you!
So we're doing 1 to everything and then Mystic Shotting this? Is that the idea?
Fate.
Fortune.
Keep in mind we do not have Let It Rains in this particular permutation because we're really just flying by the seat of our pants. They of course had the best possible thing they could play without having just fade in play.
Oh yeah!
And our lives are awful.
You're covered.
And that's game. Just a very aggressive aggro curve out.
Didn't see that coming.
And we did not draw our low end stuff. Again, it could just be that this is completely unplayable, but we're going to give it a chance to do the thing. I'm going to try to give it a chance to do the thing.
A foray into the field? How exciting! Just as I hypothesized.
This is usually a pretty aggressive pair of champs here.
Think you're fast? Cute.
Pretty common line here. Do we just pass and keep up spell mana? we let them attack and then we could potentially rummage to trade? I don't know, it's do they have a stun for 1? Okay, patrol wardens, cool.
After them?
After him!
Got our aggro card. That sucks a lot.
Here's our chance.
That sucks a lot. Wow. Getting worse by the second. Okay. Well, it was a fun few turns. We lived a good life.
Nothing but a
I
footnote.
guess. We just draw a card? Let's just draw a card.
Nail me in. Soak it in.
Definitely not what we're looking for there. We could rummage, but I don't think it matters. Another Twisted Fate. So we can draw 2, 3 at the start of the turn, 4. If this doesn't die this turn, we might have a shot at turbo leveling it.
I brought my books. Hope that's all right.
Is a leaf's only purpose to fall?
That being in play makes it pretty unlikely it's going to survive, unfortunately. What do we do here? I feel like as soon as we play this, he's going to stun Twisted Fate and we're going to die, right?
Again. Go on then.
Watch the ball, folks.
Really? This is burst? So since he passed, does that mean I get to end it if I cast this? So even though it's a burst spell, it gives him another turn? That's very confusing. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can rummage. We even got a suit up.
I guess you can win them. Gotta trust your instincts.
Wait a minute.
I think we might salvage here too.
Who says I don't share?
We're not taking any action, so we can't.
Should have sagged.
unfortunately, this is fleeting.
Big blade for a little warrior.
Underestimate me. I dare you.
We did just lose one of our Twisted Fate backups, which is not great.
A foray into the field? How exciting!
Blue as the serpentine.
Are starting to get very close.
Dark path. You never did believe me.
So now we need to kill this before it triggers. So that'll take care of that problem.
Who says I don't share?
Atonement.
Underestimate me. I dare you.
And 3 away from deep. This brings back all the tossed cards.
Let's play!
Lady Luck is smiling.
I think we're actually doing the thing here.
The treasure was in me the whole time.
Answer for what you have done. Have nothing more to give.
Bring it on.
Life and death on a blade's edge.
Okay, so we have 2 potential triggers here.
Where you going?
Now I've lost
Also
my
just
place.
jump these. Start with this. Being one of the
I don't
Nautiluses.
think it's luck.
And salvage. Those would have been good. Come on, give me some cheat. Damn it. What were the odds of double that? That sucks. Really wanted to get 1 stun. Yeah. That sucks.
I'm a people person.
My right.
Honor wasn't worth both our lives.
Welcome!
Okay.
Now who's got the hold?
Nothing we can do about it.
Excuse me.
So there should be 1 Twisted Fate left in here. But not gonna lie, that hurt a lot.
Function call. Celebrate!
Brother, what have you become? If I told you, would you listen?
Man. You got the nuts this whole game, huh?
Destiny waits.
You got the nuts this whole game.
Feeding time.
What did we get?
know if there's any beasts left to get with
No
these.
going back.
You pay, I fight.
Okay.
You hear the call.
No one gets in my way.
Don't think there are any sea critters left. We have nothing else to do with mana, so... there was in fact one power left. So... we don't even need to play it. Cool. So that's gonna stun this.
Optimal outcome achieved.
And we'll swing for the fences. Cool. Of course, the one drops that build from drawing cards felt really good there. Salvage was fine. What other options do we have? What problems are we trying to solve? I really wouldn't mind the Make It Rains in here, but I don't know that they're necessary. You're really just trying to get Twisted Fate online, and then he generates a Make It Rain every turn. The cards I'm on the fence about are Suit Up and Salvage. Lure of the Depths is pretty mediocre as well. It draws one, but I feel like there are better things we could be doing there. Pretty creature light too. I don't mind Pickpocket as an option. To have a few more 2-drops. It's the problem to being relatively new to this game. I don't know what the best choices would be off the top of my head. Hunters is pretty solid, right? In terms of a value engine. It's also pseudo removal in a lot of cases. Petty Officer also very good in terms of the bodies it generates. Maybe we just go with a couple hunters here. We're cutting 2 draw cards out of 3, 6, 8, 11. I think it's okay. We're going to try without this one. And if I draw a Jewel Hunter and I'm one away from activating Twisted Fate, I'll be sad. But there's a lot of value to the Hunter, so we're going to give it a shot. Also makes our secondary game plan of getting to deep pretty viable. Another consideration is Riptide. Anchor is pretty damn powerful once the Nautilus is online. Deals with just about any threat, and you can always eventually draw another one if it's the Nautilus Anchor. Don't want these in an early hand. Okay, so this would have been a little work. This is a little all over the place.
Crew.
It's a good opening draw.
Ready, aim.
victory!
Blood and guts, golden glory.
Pretty good. At least we got a card out of it, right? Okay, so it's a nab deck. Could be good for us, could be bad. Does accelerate us a little bit towards our plan. Just dropping this critter for now.
Just keeping the peace.
Oh man, he got one of our wardens? That sucks. We're not finding our Twisted Fate here, which is pretty important.
Eyes up here, or I'll cut him out.
We're going in.
Getting our draw cards and not
Got
getting
us
the
covered.
features. That's really problematic. I guess.
Ah, the sweet smell of science.
So I guess we'll see if we draw gotcha, and if not, we fire this off, or do we dig for gotcha now? Huh. Not getting Twisted Fate and getting all of our draw engines really, really hurting us a lot.
Hold it, sweetheart.
So we got salvage and patrol wardens from us. Or one is manageable if we get a Twisted Fate.
We playing bilge rules, son?
Man. Man. This is
I'm always up for a round or two.
criminally unlucky. Uh-huh. Yes.
All that glitters.
Jeez, we're just not drawing any of the right parts. No critters, all draw filtering crap.
Something the matter?
I feel like this one has gone too far away from us.
Treasures of the ages.
Don't draw Twisted Fate, we just lose. Definitely one of the broader problems of a deck like this. We just never found the right half. Don't think there's anything we could have done about that. We just drew extremely poorly. 15 cards in and we found like one creature. Not good enough. That sucks. Sucks a lot.
Think you're fast? Cute.
Draws are just
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
criminal.
Back up.
I'm your backup.
We do one to them so all of our mystic shots can kill them? Or do we just draw a card? Let's just draw a card.
Never lost a fair game. Or played one.
It's probably even surviving anyway.
Blue as the serpentine.
That's pretty good.
Death is like the wind, always by my side.
Yeah, we're almost certainly dead to Yasuro now.
Zigged! Should have
We
said.
really needed him to not have that play. Matched us up really, really badly with Twisted Fate.
Big blade for a little warrior.
Underestimate me. I dare you.
Just
Try to
infinite,
keep up.
infinite first strike, huh?
I face my fate. Your turn.
Infinite first strike.
Something
Jump
the
this.
matter.
Stuns Twisted Fate, kills Twisted Fate.
Win.
No?
The game. Go on then.
Watch the ball, folks.
Yep. Nothing I can do about this.
Come out.
Draw out a bunch of superfluous cards next turn. This deck is incredibly difficult to block.
Precious worth at least twice as much.
We do have a rummage to at least not lose this. That 4 toughness stat line is really, really good. There's like next to nothing that deals 4. He knows we have to attack here.
Harvesting.
It's probably concussive palm. Death sand. Okay. If we had the suit up, we'd be gravy here, but maybe we look for the suit up. Let's look for the suit up. No. It's unfortunate. because this is the Yasuro champion spell, not a horrible play. Back with Yasuro in his hand. At least for now. He could easily draw one. And we're still behind attacks we can't block efficiently. Probably still a bridge too far here. Yep.
Where you going? Scratched. Give it a whirl.
You pay, I fight.
Just keeping the peace.
Well, that's probably all she wrote.
Now who's got the upper hand?
Yeah. Don't think this concept is salvageable. You can't beat even the jankiest jank. I mean, not much to say here. We're trying to do things that are not really compatible, and you can't be surprised when they don't execute the way they're supposed to execute. We haven't been very good at drawing gotcha when we need it, but then again, there's just not a lot of options to deal with 4 power with this particular deck, due to not being a sort of keg-based control deck. And we're usually losing long before we can get to deep, because our early game is just spinning the wheel and Twisted Fate. I definitely would not recommend trying to play this. So let's try just a conventional Sea Critters deck here. This is fairly heavily slanted against aggro with 3 grasps, 3 withering whales. As I was saying in the beginning, lots and lots of life gain. I think I can actually afford to cut something for the 3rd jettison. Try to streamline it a little bit. One of the withering whales or one of the grasps? Cut one of the withering whales. And give this a shot. Well, as I said, this is largely a deck that can't beat Ionia, but it's best against aggro decks. Worst against stuff like Anivia Brawn. I'm not certain how it does against harrowing based decks, but since they're Ionia, we probably lose. If anything, I feel like the rock, paper, scissors nature of the format right now is kind of at its worst. Well, we got 2 drop.
That's my resting face.
Elusive Shadow Wilds? It's a little strange.
I have unfinished business.
Good news for you. I hate you. Please die. It figures I face this deck immediately after I cut a Withering Whale. Hey, look at all of our 1-drop elusive threats. Bruh. We really wanted you to be Maokai.
We shall
deck is at its best. He gets Maokai early, so it can start tossing pretty effectively. Did not want to lose grasp there. Immediately activates Kelly's deck. Really shitty for us. Every time I ever face the Kelly's the deck, they always have this fucking card. Like never fails. Never got it. Are you shitting me? Seriously, you're shitting me. Okay. That's a cool way to lose. Fantastic. Fantastic. He's gonna death mark something. Yeah, this one's over. Yep.
Betrayer.
10 out of 10. If we try to devour, he's going to have Grasp or Withering Wail to make it fail. I mean, we still have to, but it's going to fail. Really want him to cast something big here, if at all possible. Give us a shot.
Not today.
Didn't have Vial either. That was lucky. Overwhelmed.
Night falls, shadows gather.
Yeah, that's not annoying at all. Either way.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Okay. Gotta be greater than 4 greater, dude.
Or shadow. You're left unguarded.
Okay. That's kind of perfect, actually. I believe that means this takes us to deep. Actually, this gets us to deep. We can threaten a pretty big swing. Threaten a pretty big swing now.
By my side.
Now really we're looking for one of our champions.
I will not be alone.
probably going to kill that with grass. Hopefully they're going to play this first. That is about the worst draw on our deck.
Shadows gather.
Just about the worst draw on our deck. So he's just going to swing with this.
Shadow take you.
Sure. So we're going to dump stuff to give ourselves a better chance to get a champ. Better too much more. Not bad. When this deck works, it can be really, really fun. It's just frustrating against the tier decks. And it's definitely like seedy your pants against noxious aggro. You want to be playing something with Culling Strike in it. Culling Strike is so good right now, but I don't know what the best Culling Strike deck is. I think that's what we need to ask ourselves. What's the best Culling Strike deck? What is the best Culling Strike deck? Let's see. How do you use this dumb website? Okay, they're taking their sweet time. Any card name. Culling Strike. Alright, we're going to have to take a look at these decks.
Give me the stuff! Stuff makes happy!
Stuff do make happy, treasures. Actually, mostly coffee make happy.
Eat the trash!
Cool. I wonder if we just don't play Dead Bloom here. Have him up for
Welcome to the tipsy
grass.
hour. Let's take this outside.
Yeah, I think I'll just keep the mana up. If we draw like another Maokai or something, that would give us potentially sap magic to protect him.
These isles will be cleansed.
How can Brom help? Ooh, tell the one about your door again.
That's not good. Okay. You know what happens? That thing that happens when we speak, and our words warp reality, so that the thing we're talking about happens. We really should find a way to monetize that. Bill Gates donates $500 to my program so that I can build all the decks. Here's why. Actually, probably be more likely to be Elon Musk for the memes. That was such a good draw, too.
Get the trash! Eat the trash!
Such a good draw.
Eat the trash!
Turbo Cinchwani and they haven't done any damage yet? That's weird. That's quite weird. Probably Petty Officer here. If they go for Keg, we might have to Vile Feast. But I suppose we can do that in response to Make It Rain.
You'll fight or you'll swim!
Again, remember that thing where I speak words and they occur?
Find me a flaring lump!
Uh-huh. Recorded in front of a live studio audience. Great, missed call with a one-man spider in play. Very good.
Lucky you. And the last thing you'll see.
Probably gonna grasp that next turn.
Open
but
wide.
Let's take the damage first. I guess now we could just Withering Wail. We have no other plays, so...
Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
I never miss.
Of course. Spoiler stuff fucking full. Just non-stop.
Heavy pockets, huh?
I've got us covered.
He's basically online. Could be dead to one of those very, very soon.
The rot must be cut away!
That's pretty frustrating. That's way too beefy for me to kill. What are we even doing here? Let's just potentially bite the Yordi.
Safety will cost you.
Put the 2-1. Okay. Still has a million cards, putting a lot of damage downrange. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. Suppose we get Sap Magic here. Oh, we're gonna get Rexed.
Strong will have the spoils!
Sure.
Not again!
Gosh, I feel like we can't win any games in this game. I don't know how people actually rank. I really don't. So I feel like all I do when I play this game is lose in interesting ways. Which, you know, I guess is the theme of this show. But it is starting to take a psychological toll. And I would like to have a slight break from, you know, non-stop losing. This is almost certainly Bannerman. Or the Demacia Elites build, which gets very, very tall very quickly. I don't think we can do well against this deck because they probably come out too fast for us to set up our deep. And being that we draw very poorly, there's probably no chance of that going our way. Could have swung for one there. Doesn't matter.
If I didn't forge it, you won't want it.
And thus is the beginning of the end.
I've got just the thing for you.
Actually really good for us. I made a dumb mistake. Shane scooped. Yeah. That was a dumb mistake to make. The Battlesmith is worth a lot more than point of damage. Well, we won one game. Sort of. Sort of. Alright, Frostbite mid-range. From the Cthulhu. Could be worse. No Omen Hawk, huh? No Omen Hawk.
Gotcha!
Give me the stuff! Stuff make happy!
I'm through waiting.
Cool.
The Blessed Isles live through me.
We're just passing here.
I'm tired of waiting.
All the world on one arrow.
Okay. That's less than ideal. Now they can swing and we can't really do anything because it's likely they have Elixir of Iron or Fury.
These stories were true. Danger pays.
Only the finest serve.
Pretty good.
Amarosans, stand together.
Freezes the Hunter. He can't have Fury now, but he could definitely have Elixir of Iron. So we're gonna do this and see if we can Vile Feast him. Okay. I guess we go for this now. Probably gonna get elixired. You know, I talk about this a lot on the show, but like, my luck is positively cancerous. Like, there has to be a way, a chance, a planet on which they don't always have everything they exactly need every time we try to do anything. But it never seems to play out that way. It always goes about as bad as it could possibly go for us, and
We'll see who feasts tonight.
I really could use a break. Oh man, I need a hug. I need several hugs. I need infinite hugs. Well, this will potentially force them to use another protection spell.
A true Freljordian welcome.
That's fine. I really wanted to swing with this anyway.
Unify the tribes.
Oh, we finally got through.
Patience.
So if they don't go straight to attacks here, we have Feast. Give us a jump.
Carved from the savage cold.
Well, now we probably just cast something to have another, one more toss.
Vessel small, but she ain't lacking courage.
Stand and fight.
So I guess the hope is next turn we can go Hunter into Grasp, but that's pretty unlikely. We do have Jettison, so we can potentially get them on a trick here.
Set the hooks! Over there.
We've got 10, so we can try both of these. Takes our Jettison offline.
I will unite the Freljord.
Today, Ash, you'll see true leadership.
Here's hoping. At least if they're using Fury, they're hitting us with it. That was perfect.
For the hand!
That's pretty big. This gonna be bigger though. We got a lot of beef over there, but I think we might be able to stabilize. Maokai will be online after this combat step.
Not and ready.
That sucks balls.
I'll lead us to victory!
Now there's no salvaging this combat step. Now there's no salvaging this combat step. Fuck. Yeah. Now there's no salvaging this combat step. We're gonna use our attack action next turn. Fuck. So...
Unify the tribes!
The Blessed Isles live through me.
Do we thresh and try to eat this? We probably draw cards, right? Not bad.
What time is it?
That egg, did it move?
It's pretty scary.
Give them room to spread their leaves.
Probably riptiding whatever he supports.
Go time! On top!
So we can jump this. We can riptide this here. We just want to go. Yeah, let's actually try to trade here. Anchor the face.
See us!
There's nowhere to hide.
Good note to end on, I think.
Triumphs for once.
It's okay. Hopefully, my recovery from my current physical ailments will be speedy so that I can have energy and be alive again. But for now, I am soldiering on, even though I am migraine-ridden and racked with pain. And I hope you don't get discouraged by my downtick in energy over the last couple days. I am under the weather, and I am still trying to produce content as I am a creature of habit. And if I'm not missing an arm, you know, I try to do the thing. Try to do the thing every day. I hope you enjoyed this, dirtling through fun variations and dirtling through experimenting. I do hope that when a patch hits in a week or two, we'll be able to see dirtling come back and mid-range make a resurgence, and we can build some more weird things for you. Also, I really want to play Swaim deck, so if you want me to play Swaim deck, please feel free to comment, subscribe, send a list, and there is a donate button in the description. If you'd like to send a few bucks, I can use that to get the swames, and then I can be playing swames for you, which might be cool. You might enjoy that. I think you would. I definitely would. Even if it would just be another way for us to get our butt kicked. Variety is the spice of life. So, yeah, this has been Gravity Groove for Not Safe for Work Runeterra. Your time is valuable. I appreciate you spending a little bit of it with me. And I will see you, boom, later.